Oi oi girls and boys and everything in between, it's me, Ace Trainer Liam, back with a weird, different kind of video because it's that time of year again. And hey Toby, thanks for tagging me. Yay! Yes, of course, once again it's time for the Wants to Battle tag. If you guys don't remember what this is something I've done for the past 2 years. Well, Toby starts it. As always, every year Toby does the Wants to Battle tag. He lays out some questions, tags a bunch of YouTubers, and asks them to talk about their Pokemon experiences throughout the year. And I've done it each time, I've been tagged each time, and I've done the tag each time. You get it. I did it in 2015, I did it in 2016, now I'm doing it in 2017. You get it? Good. So I'm going to go through these questions one by one and give you my answers, and then at the end of it I get to tag 3 other YouTubers that I would like to see do this tag, and basically I'm going to pick people who I think would make interesting videos, as hopefully this one is. Question number 1's really easy. How did you come up with your username? Ace Trainer is a trainer class in Pokemon. My name's Liam. Sounded... Moving on! Number 2. What's the coolest item of Pokemon merch you got this year? Well, sadly, it's been a tough year for me, like, financially. Oh, woe is me and all that, and I've not really bought much merch, to be honest, but there is one thing that I do really like that I got myself very early this year. It's this awesome Pokemon Center Beware plush. It's friggin' awesome. Beware is a Pokemon that I've grown to love over the last year. When it first came out, I was like, yeah, cool, it's a big bear and it hugs people, that's cool. But I've used it in battle, I've used it in Let's Plays and things like that, and it's just a really endearing Pokemon. It's got a dumb face, it's got a cute little red panda tail going on, and it's just, you know what? I want a 6-foot version of this. I want a life-size version of this that I can actually sit in a human chair and just, it would just look freaking awesome. To be fair, I'd probably sit on my sofa and just use it as a big cushion, but Beware is amazing. I really like this plush. My autism is showing, I think. Oh. Moving on! Number 3 is, which of your videos are you most proud of making this year or are excited to make next year? For me, it's got to be Form Fight. It's got to be my new series that I've been doing since mid to late October, which is Form Fight. If you've not watched it already, please do. I got dogs to feed. No, but if you haven't watched it already, the basic premise of Form Fight is I take a Pokemon with more than one form, I have a look at the differences between those forms, much like in my old Branched Evolution series, and then we try and work out which one of those is the best. I say which one's my favourite, you guys in the comments say which is your favourite, and just for fun we have a little metronome battle between those Pokemon, just so we can see them in action doing all sorts of crazy moves. And the metronome battles have been really, really fun. Like, some of them have been really super unpredictable, some of them have been over in a second, some of them have been quite long and drawn out, and it's just been a so much fun series to kind of carry out. It's been really, really fun. I'm just scratching my side. What's that about? It's just been a really fun series, both creatively and kind of methodically to do. Like, it was fun designing the premise of the videos, it was fun working out what needed to go where and things like that. Just everything about the series I've had so much fun doing. Like, even just setting up the metronome battles and letting them play themselves out, it's been so much fun. I've really loved doing Form Fight, and it's one of my favourite series that I've ever done. And on top of that, it's one of the few series that I've done on my channel where every video looks like polished and it already looks decent quality. So you can watch one episode of Form Fight and it looks exactly the same. Like, the oldest episode of Form Fight looks the same quality as the newest episodes of Form Fight, and I really, really like that. I'm really happy with it as a series. So Form Fight is definitely the thing that I'm most proud of this year, and also that I'm most looking forward to continuing into the next year. And especially once Form Fight, actually, I'll get to that in a minute. Number 4, what is your best Pokemon memory this year? With this one, I don't want to be really generic and say, oh, I was seeing a Pokemon movie in the cinema for the first time in about 18 years. Because that was fun for everybody. That wasn't really specific to me. That's not something I hold that dear. It's just, it was cool to be able to go to the movies and watch Pokemon, but it wasn't like, it was a bad movie, so it kind of sucked. But really, my favourite Pokemon memory of the year was very early on this year. I got the opportunity to attend the launch party for the Sun and Moon expansion of the Pokemon trading card game. And I was invited by the Pokemon company themselves to go and hang out there and just, you know, have drinks and a mini tournament and just have a laugh and talk to people who work for Pokemon, talk to Pokemon's PR people, people, talk to other creators that were there, most of whom I knew, and then talk to other random media people. And I met some really cool people at these events. I went to a couple last year, but the last one that I went to was back in February. But it was really, really cool to be recognized by the company that makes the content that I then make content about. Like, the thing that my channel's been centered around for the last 2, almost 3 years has been Pokemon, and the fact that the company that makes Pokemon would recognize me enough to go, hey, do you want to come and check out the trading card game expansion before anybody else? Like, come and check it out at this party and we'll pay for your drinks and your food all night and stuff. It was really, really fun. It was such a great experience, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I'd love to go to more stuff like that. That's just something that sticks in my mind because it's something that normally I wouldn't have got to do. So it makes me feel better about my channel. It makes me feel better about my standing and whatnot, because I feel like I'm doing something right. If the people that make Pokemon are like, you're a Pokemon channel and you're alright, I must be doing something right. And it really reaffirms the fact that I'm doing things okay. It probably sounds really pompous and really like Jaden Smithy, but I'm sorry, it's my favourite memory. Number 5 is, what advice would you give to someone starting out on YouTube? Don't. No, I can't say that. What I would say is, start it out as a hobby, okay? If you see your favourite YouTubers, and I know a lot of you sit there and think, oh, that looks really easy, I could do that. Don't sit there thinking, wow, you know what? This is going to be a fantastic money grab opportunity. You know what? I can make loads of money making Pokemon content. Look at people like A-Drive and look at people like Shady Penguin. They've made so much money by making Pokemon videos. I could do that too. Don't go in with that attitude, because you will fail. You might not. I mean, there are those people who are like, but I know exactly how to work the YouTube algorithm. All I need to do, in a matter of 6 weeks, I can get my views up to millions and millions forever. Like, by all means, those people, yeah, you're great. You do that, fantastic. You know, I'll see you in your rearview mirror. That's great, but that's not going to happen for everyone. Because with the millions of people that are on YouTube, not everyone can take advantage of the algorithm and be as successful as other people, because that's the point. The people who are the most successful at manipulating the algorithm are the people who are always in recommended instead of your videos or instead of my videos and things like that. So I'd say don't go in here expecting to make this a full-time career. Don't go in expecting to make it your full-time job and to make millions and millions, because it's just not a realistic goal. It's a goal that could happen, but it's not a realistic goal. Much in the way that going to drama school doesn't make you a movie star. It just means you've got a decent chance of getting into an acting job. It doesn't mean that you're going to automatically be in Hollywood, right? So I'd say if you do want to get into YouTube because you genuinely find it interesting, you genuinely like the idea of making and editing videos, putting them on the internet, and being slagged off by a load of strangers in the comments, then by all means, go ahead, start making videos, but do it as a hobby. And just do it for fun. And if it starts to snowball and build up like some of our channels have, then by all means, that's wonderful. And I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful career on YouTube. But don't go in expecting to get big. Number 6 is, what can your viewers expect from you next year? This is what I was going to mention before at the end of question 3, or I don't remember. Basically, you can expect Form Fight to continue on as it has. I'm trying to get that out every Monday, and of course it goes on Patreon for my lovely Patreon patrons who pay $1 a month to view it before anyone else, before it goes live on YouTube. Once I run out of Pokemon with different forms to compare, I'll probably revisit the Branched Evolution Pokemon and continue them in a Form Fight. I might still use the Form Fight name and just obviously do Branched Evolutions in that and get the Branched Evolutions doing Metronome battles, because it makes sense to me that my Branched Evolution videos look very dated now compared to what they could be. But also, obviously, more top 10s. I know you guys love when I do top 10s, so I'm going to keep doing them. I'm going to keep making them. I'm going to pull my finger out, as I'm always saying, and I'm going to make more top 10s so that you guys have more content to enjoy. I think at some point, not immediately, because immediately I want to do top 10s that I haven't done before, but at some point I do want to go back through the 18 types again, because I feel like my opinions on certain Pokemon have changed as I've learned more about different Pokemon, as I've battled using different Pokemon, and as I've just had different experiences, because some of those videos of my favourite types are like 2 years old. So plenty more top 10s to come, plenty more list videos, because I know you guys love them, and you guys are always telling me you love them, and I want to bring more stuff that you guys love. That's part of the reason why, like, the channel reshuffle that I did, if you guys don't know about it, I basically moved my Let's Plays onto my second channel, Ace Trainer Liam Extra, because all the daily content was just bombarding the channel, and the channel was feeling a bit cluttered, and people were unsubscribing because there was just too much content in their sub feed. Now it's a case of I get 2 to 3 videos done on the main channel a week. That's what goes into your sub box if you sub to the Ace Trainer Liam YouTube channel. If you want all the extra daily stuff, that's on Ace Trainer Liam Extra, and it's done really well. It's helped the channel no end, and I want to continue with that. I want to keep bringing you the content that you guys love so much on the Ace Trainer Liam YouTube channel, and that's what we're going to do. I may start popping in the occasional, maybe, I don't know, because you guys are always like, oh Liam, you should probably do some vlogs or something, and I'm like, yeah, but my life at the moment is so mundane. Maybe I'll start doing vlogs and things. If you guys ask for them enough, then maybe I'll start doing something like that. And some of you have asked that I do some of those videos where I just discuss something. Like I did some videos on the second channel, like at the start of the year, where it was about like why me and my mum don't get on, and my breakup with Ellie and things like that. And some of you guys have been like, Liam, I like the videos where you just stand and talk to the camera for like 10-15 minutes about a certain topic, because I like listening to it. So maybe I'll do some more of that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do some more of that stuff if you guys want it enough. You guys tell me in the comments what you want to see on this channel, and that's what I'll deliver. Except Let's Plays, because they're on the second channel, and except the Ace Trainer podcast, because that's on the second channel, and except Shiny Highlights, because that's on the second channel. The main content, the main big videos that I do 2 to 3 of a week, what would you guys like to see? Number 7 is name a smaller channel that your viewers will love. Now this one, I feel, is a channel that has a good following, but is, for the most part, not being recognised as much as they should. Now when you think of Pokemon remixers, who do you think of? Exactly, you think of GlitchX City. That's the first name that comes to mind. And I feel like the person who I'm going to recommend, whose link will be in the description, doesn't get that kind of recognition because people just don't know about them. So I'm going to go with Mewmore, and Mewmore makes fantastic Pokemon remixes. I use them in a lot of my videos, most notably in my Form Fight videos. I use Mewmore's remix of the Solage City theme, and I just feel like Mewmore does great stuff and does interesting remixes in that they're quite different in terms of style to the majority of Pokemon remixes you see out there. So I would definitely recommend them. Just you know what? Just have a listen. Yeah, that's enough. You get the idea. Finally, number 8 is tag 3 people that you would like to see do this tag as well. So I'm going to go with people that I, 1, really enjoy the content of, and 2, haven't seen tagged yet, I don't think. So I'm going to go with Tricky Wee, Supreme Arcanines, and mainly because I just want to see if he'd actually do it, is Max Mofo, who, if you haven't watched his Pokemon card openings, they're some of the best on YouTube. They're really freaking funny. But that's me done for Birdkeeper Toby's Wants to Battle Tag 2017. Of course, I'll probably do it next year if Toby does it again. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'm supposed to end this with like subscribe and like the video and stuff. Probably. Yeah, like and subscribe the video if you want. By the way, I got a Patreon link in the description. It really helped me out if you give me $1 a month. Go for it. Why not? Keep on training.